In April of 1988, Randy Leach left his home in Linwood, Kansas to visit friends and family in the area. After that, he went to DeSoto where he was restoring a 1966 red Mustang. After spending several hours there, he went and attended a graduation party thrown by several classmates. At this party, it's mainly speculation what happened there, but what we do know is between 2 o'clock and 2:30 in the morning, Randy and his mother's car, a 1985 Dodge 600, both went missing and have not been seen since. Here we go. We're just in the area that the party took place, and we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on things here. Alright, well, here's this pond. You can see it is fairly clear. Not unless there's something sunk way back down inside there. I wouldn't think there would be anything in here because this water is really clear. In fact, you can see the ducks on there. I'm not saying that there is nothing in there, because if this is, 10 foot deep, you're not going to see that. But considering how shallow this is, and this pond obviously would be a little bit deeper, I'm not seeing anything. Also, the top of the car, if it was wheels or anything, something would be sticking up, but I don't see anything. I wouldn't say with 100% certainty that isn't clear, because there could be something just barely beneath where we could see. But considering how low that water is, I would say most likely there's nothing there. Small pond back here. Yeah, this is really clear too. And nothing there. Just, if the car had been in the water that long, there would be a patina over the top of it that would make a different color. So if it was right out there in the center, you see how this is a little darker? You would have that over the top of it. It would be different colored. So, which that is just not the case there. Okay, we're currently just up the road from where the party had happened. We're just going through and sticking eyes in the sky and getting all the ponds in this area. So we're just in another location. Take off. Point updated. You can see the bottom and most of it. So on the north side, nothing that's, there is some, see, this is why you wanted to get out here in the winter time, because you can really see the bottom of these ponds. Looks like there's something there, but it looks just like some of the pond scum or whatever. But I'm not seeing anything even in this area. If there was a car there that was sticking up just a few feet more, you'd probably be able to see it. Sit here, just wait for it to do its thing. Okay, here we go. When it takes off. So we're not too far from where this party took place, so it's just right there. There's a small pond that's just down at the bottom of this hill that I'm going to fly over, and we're going to check. So shouldn't take too long. It's a smaller one, yes. This one's really dark.
There's a plane flying over there now. I thought it was it. No, that's the drone up here.
I'm not seeing anything. This is a little tougher to see. you can see that there's, you know, limbs and stuff down in the water. So let's just do this. We'll get down here and we will. You can see the bottom of that. See the little limbs and stuff? So I'm confident if there's something else in there that would stick up, we would see it. That's very shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me get up to a safe height. There we go. Come back over here. See a little something right there. It's not going to be a car, but I just want to make sure that it isn't something sticking up that we need to pay attention to. Okay, so that's everything kind of down this road. Wouldn't say they're all clear, but I'm confident that there's nothing there. So at this point, let's get the map out and see what other places we can go, and see if we can get a bunch of stuff cleared today. Time to get back to work.
Take off.
Shallow right there. In the deeper spots, I don't know how deep this is, but I mean you can see how much crap is floating on top of the water. And it may be that way because the water heats up enough to keep that algae alive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so shallow that a car couldn't be in there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to say there's not a car in there because I can't see the bottom.
Sure.
So
I was thinking Harold had checked that out, but I don't quite remember. It was a pretty good size. It's a pretty good sized pond, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's all kinds of vehicles sitting around it. What is that? Now it looks like debris floating on the water. Darn. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just debris floating on the water. This is actually deep enough that you can't actually see out there in the center. I'm not seeing anything that catches my eye. So I wouldn't call this one clear. Considering its location, it would be hard to get to. But you know, that's why we look.
Like a fever, burning up, yeah, we're on fire. True believer, we're walking on the wire. I can see it on the horizon, all our hopes. We can feel it, chasing the light is all we know. See in the forest, for the trees I'm keeping watch. All that is storming, 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 chasing echoes.
See how you can spot things with this? I mean, okay, that's a barrel.
Yeah.
So you might want to make a note of that there is a barrel back there. You're able to find things in the woods using a drone. Of course, if this was springtime, you'd see none of this. That's why you want to get out here when it's cold and look when there's nothing on the trees. But if there was a car sitting out there, just if you look at that barrel, a car would stick out like crazy. So we didn't find anything here.
No. Well.
But I mean, that's just more area that we know
Yeah.
couldn't be.
Right.
So
Yeah. That's.
yeah, cleared a lot of ponds today.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
And most of these, I'm confident that there's nothing in. There's just those few that we can't actually see the bottom
Too deep.
right now. But
Yeah.
run sonar in there, and that would be.
Yeah. Well, that one The bishops, no way you'd be red in there. Don't.
Well,
They won't allow it.
how many ponds did you look at?
That's a good question.
Oh my gosh.
That is a very good question. Let's see here. There's 4. Those have already been cleared. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the ones over by your house would be 11 and 12.
12 of them?
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident, especially right in here.
Uh-huh.
There's no car.
No car.
No car. But, you know, there's, when you look at this, and this is just my map. See all that purple?
Uh-huh.
That's stuff that needs to be checked.
Mm-hmm.
So, the more stuff we can turn red on this map, you know, the closer we'll get.
Yeah.
Well, today we did not get the answers we're looking for, but this search is not over. We're going to do multiple searches and we're going to try to figure out what happened to Randy Leach. So keep an eye out for upcoming videos, and with that being said, it's time to get back to work.